Alright, how's it going? And welcome back to, your boy's channel. We're gonna do something kind of different. I don't think I've ever done this before. I've done kind of similar to it, but this is something... We're just gonna react to an entire video by itself. This is 10 scary videos to freak you out by Nuke's Top 5. This guy, I know this guy's channel is like the go-to reaction scary stuff, but we're here with it, we're cooking it, let's not waste any time, let's get into this guy's video. Wada bing, bada boom. We're gonna try and debunk some of these to see if any of them are like...
This next clip allegedly comes from CC.
Before this video actually starts, when I was younger, I used to be so into, me and my friend Harv, who you might know from some of the videos, me and him used to be so into ghost stuff. It was an obsession. So as I've gotten older, sun can be like wind and all that, like your typical stuff.
CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Oh no. What she do? Vanish or something? What? Losing her head? What did the subtitle say? She'll start losing her head. What? That is clearly the CCTV. Bro, really? You're believing that? That's clearly the CCTV. Are you serious? There's no way you're believing it. No way you're actually believing that. That's clearly the CCTV.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
Yeah.
Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng pera.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines web.
Bro, that's just... yeah.
Websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax?
That just managed to happen.
As always, you decide.
What a coincidence. Nah, that's a coincidence. That's what I'm saying.
A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Someone's ringing me. Interrupting the recording. How rude, brother. Wait, what? I missed that. I got distracted. What? Wait, did I see feet? Is that feet? No. No, 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 no.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks...
Brother, I would perk up!
like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal.
Yeah, I don't know.
They say they have no idea
that one's kind of
this could be.
Kind of on the edge there. But are you serious? You're promoting gambling!
Something at the door. Chase Beckstead
number
and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
What? What happened?
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You get freaked out?
A little bit.
Oh my god, the acting! The acting is amazing. Yo, give this girl a round of applause for the acting. Yo, you're the best, man. Always scared my cat. Kitty! Yo, that girl's acting is crazy. There's no way. So obviously fake.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not... Let me just show you.
No, it's fake.
Like, we literally had
There's clearly a guy behind the door going, like,
to put the bag up.
come on, man.
Because we're not sure.
Oh, then he happens to run away from the door when you give the cue. You say the word that lets him know that he needs to walk away from the door, man. Wait. Notice how he didn't Notice how he didn't show the left side of that door. I wonder why. Maybe because his friend was behind it. Yo, I can't wait to read these comments afterwards. Yo, Nuke's top 5, you need to do better,
We're
man.
literally just...
This is like the first video I've ever reacted to you, and
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house.
no, they
But
didn't.
this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving.
He just put a hat
We got
on.
all of our stuff packed. Oh,
That just happens to be there. And his friend is back at it in the room.
my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving, like... I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
Bro,
but
you're
some think it might have been
reaching.
something more sinister that
I mean,
had taken up
RIP, but you're
residence in the
reaching.
house. But what do you think?
Fake.
The follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to
Why are you taking a picture of this pitch black outside? You taking a picture? Oh, I guess the sunset's out there. Okay.
catch
I'll
up
let you
with
on.
the other hikers as one of them films. But her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Wait.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Oh, he's lost.
Kailangan
Are you
namin
lost on
silang
an island?
habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Did you see it? As the two girls
Well, that shadow in the
along
back.
mountain trail way back in the back.
Oh my god. You know what? You have your fun, man. If you think that's a shadow figure, that's clearly a branch or something, or just the, the sun is setting. It's a shadow. Not like a ghost shadow, but just a normal shadow.
Ground, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared.
Ooh.
The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that
A
she
shadow.
only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back
Shadowy
later.
figure, a shadow,
So,
the sun is
what
setting.
do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods?
Yeah.
Or just what is this? You decide.
I've decided, mate.
I switched from due dates
Right
to
up,
due
Mark.
date.
A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some
Brendan
strange and
explores.
sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex. In this video, Brendan
Is that Frazzles? Ooh, Frazzles. Oh my god, I haven't had Frazzles in years and they slap.
decided
Oh my
to camp
god.
overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England
some people
called
are like that,
Jaywick,
man.
coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just
Yo. If you own a Samsung,
outside
but Samsung's better than Apple. No phone is better than the other. But Apple's better than Samsung.
of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so
Why do they go alone? I'm just trying to think why people actually go alone. Like, if I want to go explore something haunted, my first thought is my friends, you know, or a family member, or it's just someone at least. Bro, I'll take my cat.
it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's
that's a
sleep.
vibe.
But around 2:30 in the morning,
That's a vibe.
things take a terrifying turn.
What?
Someone's outside the van.
Oh, the saliva in his mouth is pissing me off.
That's two. Someone just tried the door.
What? Hold up, wait, this one's actually good. Wait.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, so it was obviously a normal person, right? It wasn't a ghost or anything, but that's still... I just read the title, 10 scary videos to freak you out. So it's not all about ghosts. I've had it wrong in my head this whole time. Okay, that's freaky. That's freaky. That freaked me out.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van,
Yeah, that's
trying the door
terrifying.
handles.
Yo,
before
Brendan,
smashing
I
the window
take back
to
everything I
get
said about you on
inside.
the real, man.
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there.
Yeah.
Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really
Real.
Yeah,
Real.
I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes.
Oh my god. Yo. That must have been a cold drive home, bro. Jesus Christ. What is it? I'm confused on what's the actual... I know the windows broke, but what the actual interior of the van is.
When it smashes, I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel.
What a brave
Brendan
guy,
Explores.
man. Why would you still
if you
do
see
that
something
after
that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
No.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there
Hey, should I react to their TikToks? Let me know.
are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep
We
in
got a
bed,
ghost!
he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Typical, classic horror film. Acted. TV's on. If you're in bed, why would you leave the TV on? That's just wasting electricity and that's criminal. That's weird. Number 2. The person who was watching the TV is now playing the piano. Number 3. Why are you breathing? I know you're scared, but why are you breathing that loud?
Who's there?
Figured it out. The person playing the piano has got telekinesis. Bro, these videos are so fake.
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on.
What? So your piano's playing the keys literally in the living room by itself, and you're just like, oh, let's think about this next to it, laying on the sofa where you're going to be even more scared. Oh my god, that's just, why would you, what a moron.
On with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
No shit. No shit, mate.
The piano
String.
plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
Yeah, I gotta de-dust my monitor, man. I'm gonna do that after this video. My monitor is dusty and it's really agitating.
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off.
There's people in the house. You establish that, Carter. Now let's act like a good boy and stop messing about.
Inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so
Do you see that?
Now, usually when people watch these
Ghost orb. Ghost orb right there.
videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess.
Each one in it is used to leave.
Use bullet points in a
Hiding under the
I gotta
covers.
get our YouTube
A
premium,
video
man.
poster who calls
On a
himself
reel.
Celtic Dabs works the reception desk
Dab
in
on
a
it.
creepy old hotel in Arizona.
Oh hell no, that's disgusting.
One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
What is that? What is that stain on that bed? That is disgusting! Ugh! You need to clean that. Ugh! Okay, so you put your hamster under the duvet. What's new?
What the?
No, that stain, man. I can't.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
shut up.
Bro.
Wait, what?
Something seems to be moving around in a
Is it a waterbed and there's some like a fish in there?
strange erratic pattern under the bed sheet.
Yo, bro, you don't need to put a massive red arrow there. I can see it.
Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet. It just
We can just kill the hamster or something. That's not funny.
disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also,
A fish.
if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you,
No, it's not about what's under the sheet. is on about what's on the sheet,
Well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank
the thought
you.
of sleeping in
Oh
those
my
sheets
God.
scares me more than whatever is moving around under there. So either
Real.
way, this video is truly disturbing. Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the
Don't what's the thing called where they dress up their bodies? Don't they work overnight? Or don't who works like putting the bodies in like little sliding door things? I swear they work at night. I think you guys know what I'm on about. I swear they work late at night. Because I watched a horror film one time and she was working late one night.
emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators
we actually
hear.
get to hear it. Oh.
911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
It sounds like he's doing a ritual or something.
There's a
Nah,
lot of
that's
static
weird.
and
I'll be
quiet
real, that's
male
weird.
voice seems to say
Or it could just be a
something
guy playing a
few
trick on her.
times, but then
But
the
why would you
call
waste-
just goes silent.
The police is
Again,
timing
as
it.
part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they
There's
find the
nothing there.
funeral home locked up and all the lights are off.
Yeah, weird.
No one's there. Now, I
That's-
tried to
that's
clean
the
up the
weirdest
call
one.
audio as much as possible, but there's
Oh, so
just
is that it? That's fake.
not
It's
much
fake.
there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark. A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Hit me, brother. Nah, it's the same as the first one. That's quite clearly a glitch happened with the CCTV. Don't try that again. It was a glitch, man.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere,
was
quickly
a
hurrying
glitch.
away. And then, whatever this
It
is,
does
simply
look funny.
disappears into thin air. Now,
I
the
don't
figure
know.
moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus,
It's a lens flare.
it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this?
Hey. Yo, Tim, what are you doing here?
Scary videos.
Scary.
So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci?
What?
Oh, it's a ghost in here.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, free. Come on. Janae.
Did they just run out there?
It's a ghost. It's mother.
Next up, Now, this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
Oh, so these are like funny ones. Bro, he is freaking out.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window.
Man, but
and the driver
yeah,
slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
Yeah, that's good though.
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own
spiders. Don't do any spiders.
amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Never say never. Never say never. Never.
Yo, I would love that, man. What a fun dad. I might get a heart attack every single day, but at least you're having fun, you know. Hey, man, respect to that guy.
Hello. I'm right here. Bye-bye, Jay. Bye-bye, Jay. Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing?
Nah, that's cruel.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
What, his kids and wife did it back to him? The fuck? Wait, what?
I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, y'all gonna peek around the corner. For real. The fuck?
Nah, I'm running, bro.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally.
Karma's real, bro.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
Alright, I think we came to the conclusion that most of them were fake, and I forgot to realize that is videos that will freak you out way. Nuke's top 5, I'm sure I'll do more of these. Let me know if you want more of these. And I've rearranged my setup to the point where I had 3 monitors, I've now only got 2, and I put the webcam on my second one and it looks higher up, so let me know about this perspective or whatever. But they're all fake. Alright, that's going to be all for me today in a bizzle.